The 2018 to 2019 NBA season was a special one. Not only was the offseason filled with incredible league trades and free agent acquisitions, from LeBron to LA to Kawhi to the Raptors, the league also joined a long-awaited revision of one of its most controversial rules amongst players themselves. Before we get onto that, let's take it back to the beginning, before the days of the massive shoe endorsement deal. 1984 saw the emergence of, arguably, the greatest basketball player the league, and the world in general, has ever seen. Coming into the league after skipping senior year at North Carolina, Michael Jordan instantly garnered attention by signing a first-of-its-kind endorsement deal with a small shoe company called Nike, the first to do so as a rookie. Naming a shoe after a rookie, Air Jordan 1s, wasn't the only unique aspect of the deal, but the price tag on it, $500,000 a year for 5 years, was unheard of at the time, leaving companies like Converse catching their breath as they signed stars like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson to big endorsement deals only a year later. As the attention to the deal and the shoe itself grew, so did inquisitions by NBA league officials, including David Stern, who deemed the shoe in violation of the 51% rule, which stated that shoes worn by a player must be mostly white and schemed to match the theme of the team's jersey. This ban gave the shoe unforeseen notoriety and falsely implicating a superiority in the shoe's overall mechanics, but it was really only for the colors. Nike rode the ban wave and even incorporated it into its marketing schemes. There's a myth that Nike paid Jordan's $5,000 a game fine for wearing the banned AJ1s, but some sources indicate that he really only wore them during the 1985 dunk contest, which was an essential advertising platform for the up-and-coming shoe brand, and the ones that he did wear on occasion during the regular season were Nike airships made to look like the in-production Air Jordans. Nonetheless, the 1984 to 1985 season gave birth to the first shoe ban, and with it, the dynasty of the Jordan trainers. In this video, we'll go up the shoe ban ladder and discuss all the revisions and additions to the rule that spawned from a devilishly styled black and red shoe. Don't forget to leave this video a like and subscribe down below for more basketball-related content regarding your favorite NBA All-Stars. We post Monday to Friday, so be sure to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post our videos. Number 1. Don't mess with the team colors. The Nike Airships and Air Jordan 1. The red and black Air Jordan 1s. Taking inspiration from the Nike Airships of the time, these two shoes started the whole shoe ban era. Many say that the ban was really only for the Nike Airships, but schematics and Jordan logo aside, they were essentially the same shoe. The company ensured that the banned Air Jordan 1s would achieve infamy through the controversy, and that Jordan's display of his epic athletic abilities while wearing the shoes would catapult it into popularity, and rightfully, it did. In 2020, you can buy a pair of these OG banned AF1s for about $1,000 in resale value. Number 2. Nike isn't the only one on this list. The Adidas Top 10 2000s. Worn by Josh Smith and others during the 2011 to 2012 NBA season with the Atlanta Hawks, the shoes saw some backlash from league officials. They warned the players wearing these pink and teal Miami Vice-styled Adidas that they don't abide by the 51% rule and that fines would be issued if they don't comply and stop wearing them. It's too bad the Miami Heat didn't jump on the opportunity to steal the shoes. That game fit would have been legendary. Number 3. Leave the chrome on your rims, Melo. Anthony Carmelo's Jordan Melo M10s. Introduced during the 2013 to 2014 season, the shoe was a crowd pleaser amongst Knicks fans, but for the league and its TV affiliates, not so much. The color scheme wasn't the issue, for it adhered to the 51% rule, donning the famous orange, white, and blue Knicks scheme. The issue was in the heel, made from chrome and aging fat amongst other things. The reflective material caused problems for the league. Lights from inside the arena reflected on the chrome, creating visibility problems in both person and on TV, and the chrome itself represented a hazard if it were to break off from the sneaker. Jordan created a version of the sneaker with a matte heel for Melo for the second half of the season. We'll wait and see if his new spot on the Trailblazers would make way for a new addition to the Jordan Melo shoe. Just no chrome this time. Number 4. Copyright in the NBA. Next on our list, Under Armour Curry 4 Customs. They were worn by Steph Curry during a Chinese New Year game in 2018. It matched his jersey, so it was legal in that aspect, but it might have matched the jersey a bit too well. Considering the Warriors jerseys were made by Nike, anything else on the jersey itself was considered off-limits for other brands. A typical copyright issue. Under Armour didn't care though, and used the game's jersey's unique design as inspiration for the shoe. That's a no-no according to the NBA, which on top of copyright infringement, only approved the design to be put on the Nike uniforms, and nothing else. So there's that. Number 5. Similar to Steph's situation, these next pair of Nike kicks introduced a popular, yet illegal, use of a third-party sponsorship, Karl Anthony Towns and his 2016 Stranger Things custom Nike Hyperdunks. As it's implied, these stylish Hyperdunks paid homage to Netflix's hit TV show Stranger Things. To fans, the shoes were an awesome addition to the ever-growing, head-turning collection of custom sneakers worn by Anthony Towns throughout the season. To the league, it was a massive deal-breaker, and Towns was forced to leave the shoes in the closet. While not only violating potential copyright infringement laws, the shoes also violated the third-party sponsor rule. It bans any use of third-party sponsor that isn't a part of the NBA's list of contracted sponsors, unless approving through an appeal by convicted players, which is a rare occurrence. We don't see this pair being approved anytime soon. Number 6. Darren Fox and the mismatched Kiris, Nike Kiri 4s. On the left foot, bright purple and pink. On the right foot, neon yellow and pink. We don't know what he was thinking at the time, and it seems neither did he. Simply put, these would have been perfectly fine to wear, but if they had only matched his jersey's color scheme. That wouldn't have mattered if he would have just waited a year or two, though. Calling back to the beginning of our video, we discussed how the NBA has recently revised the shoe rule. Adam Silver introduced an amendment to the rule by lifting the color restrictions on the shoes, allowing individual players to wear whatever colored shoes they please. This was implemented during the 2018 to 2019 season after Darren's shoescapade, so Darren had to switch to a more conventionally colored LeBron James model shoe for that specific game. In May of 2019, though, Nike introduced Nike Air Max Sweepas to commemorate that infamous occasion. Talk about self-marketing. Break the rules and you might just get a custom shoe deal from Nike. Number 7. Last on our list, Athletic Propulsion Labs Concept 1. Yeah, with a name like that, one can understand the NBA's hesitant nature on allowing these shoes on the court. It was the Celtics who asked the league for permission to wear the APL 1s during the 2011 playoffs. The league denied the Celtics their request and immediately banned the shoe, pointing to the shoe's load and launch technology, a self-explanatory advantage on the court. Though they did get criticism through the league officials, the shoe ban itself catapulted the company to new heights, just like Nike did with the Air Jordans back in '85. Nike's Air Jordan 1s rode the false narrative of higher jumping capabilities for marketing reasons. Now we see APL riding that same wave, but on a factual basis. The banned label on any given shoe has and always will be a fantastic marketing strategy, and some companies even strive to get their shoes banned. Strange indeed, but a money-making strategy nonetheless. We're curious to learn about the next wave of banned shoes, but for now, we're happy to see the full color wheel display on the hardwood floors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and turn on post notifications to be notified about more videos like this.